Whether you're in the business of design, development, engineering, or other professional services, one of the most important parts of successful project work is doing accurate cost forecasting. It requires precise planning, progress monitoring, and efficient reporting. Do you know that 9 out of 10 projects experience cost overrun? Well, I also did not know that. In this short video, you are going to learn about 3 critical factors which might be impacting your project cost forecasting. While doing cost forecasting, the project team make a very common mistake, which impacts the effectiveness of the cost forecasting process. I will discuss that mistake later in this video. So stay tuned. Project cost forecasting is a process applied by project managers to help with correct predictions for project financial outcomes. However, project cost forecasting scares a lot of people. They don't know how much something will cost, but they know whatever value they give, they will be held to it by their manager. Factors that undermine cost forecast include poor raw data, or assuming that resources are 100% utilized. Following are some of the most common pitfalls for cost forecasting. The first one is lack of experience with similar projects. Accuracy in cost estimating tends to increase as estimators, project teams, and organizations gain experience working with similar projects. Inexperienced estimators and project teams may not be familiar with the scope of a project, which may lead to inaccuracies, even with deterministic estimating techniques. At an organizational level, the use of analogous estimating techniques is typically not reliable if the organization has not conducted similar projects before. The second factor is the length of the forecasting period. Professional estimator stresses the importance of not making premature estimates. As we have discussed, accurate estimating depends on the degree to which a project is defined. For large, complex projects, approaches such as rolling wave planning mean that future work is less well defined. It is important that cost estimating practices reflect this, and the cost estimates are revised as more up-to-date information becomes available. For mega projects that take several years to complete, it's important to take currency value fluctuation and political scenarios into account. The third factor is cost forecasting resources. Creating accurate forecast requires significant efforts, tools, software, and other resources. It becomes more difficult as the number of people involved in the cost forecasting exercise is less, and the project size is larger and more complex. Another factor is related to resource productivity. With low productivity, it becomes harder to account for costs in managing and organizing people. This is especially noticeable in project activities that involve building consensus or coordinating tasks across many people. The challenge with cost forecasting is that it always involves some uncertainty. To further contribute to this uncertainty, the project continuously grapples with issues like project duration and people. The longer the project, the greater the uncertainty. This is similar to a planning horizon, in the sense that if a project is of a shorter duration, you are more likely to account for most of the costs. The number of people and their skills will be a huge factor in estimating their costs. Fortunately, there are some tools and techniques used by professional project managers that you can use to develop a more accurate cost forecast. The concepts and techniques you learned are applicable to all your projects and used by Fortune 500 firms. If you like this video, then hit the like button and let us know how you feel about us by leaving a comment in the below section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to see our latest videos when they come out. See you later, and bye for now.